Did you know that the first coronavirus outbreak was registered back in 2002? Back then, the population of China was just over 1,200,000,000 people. 8,270 people were infected, of which 755 died. Now more than 45,000 people from 28 different countries are infected. But that's not the worst part. In the 20th century, there were a lot of deadly viruses that could lead to the complete disappearance of all mankind. In 1910, a plague epidemic hit the area of the Far East. In 1 year, the Black Death killed more than 100,000 people. The infection originated in a small animal tarragon marmot. 10 years later, a cholera epidemic began in Russia. This acute intestinal infection has killed 500,000 people in 5 years. In addition to Europe, the disease has spread to China. By 1920, cholera had killed 1.5 million people. The largest number of cases was in India and the Philippines. In 1968, a new unknown virus codenamed H3N appeared in Hong Kong. The first outbreak was recorded on the 13th of July and in just a couple of months turned into a real epidemic. Between 1 and 4 million people died from it in 3 years. American soldiers stationed on the island brought the virus to the United States, where 303,800 people died in 6 months. The last pandemic gripped the globe in 2009. So-called swine flu jumped to humans and spread all over the world, such as the United States, Great Britain, Germany, and Chile severely damaged. 222,000 people were infected. 1,906 died from complications. Recently, scientists have begun to consider HIV as the pandemic. According to data for 2020, it affects more than 40 million people around the world. At the moment, HIV remains a challenging target for a vaccine, and there is currently no licensed HIV vaccine on the market. However, a vaccine that trains the body's immune system to destroy the viral envelope has been designed. The vaccine is currently testing, which should end on the 20th of December 2022.